Hi, welcome to RCKicks. On today's show, well, I'm going racing again. Yes, it's day 2 of Gav Goes Racing. Oh, shit. So in this episode, we're going to pack up the Cougar Classic and we're going to go and hit the track again. Yeah, but before we do that, we've got to swap out a few bits and pieces to see if I can improve it. I want to take the Hobbywing ESC motor out of it as it's super too powerful for the track that we're going to be running on. And I need to put a censored brushless system in it that should give me a little bit more control. So we're going to do that, then we're going to pack it up and head off to the track. So if you'd like to see how I got on my day 2, stay tuned. Hit it, Charlie.
I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast. And every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars. Come on, baby, take my hand. And we don't need to do the things we don't want to
So I'm giving racing a go for the second time, and luckily for me, PopalongRC are here to help me dial in my car, as I have not a bloody clue what I'm doing. But, so the question I want to ask, what would be the 3 best bits of advice for someone wanting to try RC for the first time?
I think really the key thing is actually give it a go. I've got lots of friends that have just been too nervous to actually step inside a club and put themselves on the track, but until you actually go out there and have a go, you don't know whether you're going to enjoy it or like it. Today I'm running a ready to run car, which you can literally buy off the shelf, put it on the track. It's not going to be the best car out there, but I'm experienced racing today with a car. So if you have got a collection of iconic vintage cars and you don't want to smash them up, you can get a slightly more affordable car, test out racing, see if you like it, and then there's competitions like the Revival where you can actually race your iconic vintage cars, like you're running in the vintage class today. So yeah, the first thing really is don't be too scared to actually try.
And what would be your second
one, and I think you found this as well, ask questions and listen to advice. There's people at these clubs that have got far more knowledge and experience than even myself, and they are all willing to help you get your car around that track. I think last time you were here, someone lent you a set of tyres.
Yeah, I still got them. I haven't replaced them. Yeah. I'm still using 3 tyres.
And we've been working on your radio setup today, because the car's one thing, but you've got a really expensive bit of radio kit there. And there's lots of settings inside that radio that can help you with your driving experience.
Cool. And the third?
The third one, when it comes to actually racing, I would say slow is fast. It's quicker to go around slowly and not crash than spend a couple of seconds on your roof and have to wait for a marshal. So keep it smooth, keep it consistent, take it nice and steady to start with, try not to crash, and as your experience and your ability gets a little bit better, you can pick up the pace and start pushing.
Brilliant, thanks very much for that, and hopefully my racing will improve, getting a bit more practice in, and it's all part of the fun. So we're all set up, ready to go. I'm in race 9. I've managed to tweak it a little bit. Hopefully I won't smash into as many things as I did last time, and we get a bit of an improvement. But wish me luck, we'll just have to wait and see. Everything's charged, ready to go. So you get a bit of a warm-up at the beginning, just want to try and figure out how the car is and to learn the track, as I've never driven on this layout before. Now the only thing that I've changed since I last drove the car was I swapped out the ESC and motor. Now I love the Cougar motors, they're silky smooth but really expensive.
Your endpoints, your turning circles are far too tight.
Yeah.
So you take the endpoints down.
Oh right, okay. Yeah, you can do that.
So I did there at 100%, take them down to about 80. Yeah. So I'll try that.
Oh. It's going to take a bit of getting used to.
You'll find it's a lot more stable in a straight line. Less twitchy, more controllable.
Yeah, it's better.
Easier to drive. All of the above.
Loads better.
Yeah, well.
Let's get better, right, mate?
Yeah. I stayed on the track.
Yeah,
that was
chaos.
well.
Like 15 people out there, weren't there? It was quite busy. Loads better.
Yeah, it's much better. Yeah, I was quite happy with that.
Right, so should we talk through
Yeah,
this?
go on then.
So first thing we did is we set your endpoint so that when you turn, you know that you can get around every turn. So your endpoints are in the right place. If they go too far, you're going to end up oversteering.
Yeah,
and the
which
back
is what
end
it was. It was really
round.
twitchy. Yeah.
So we took down the endpoints to make it better, and then what we did is we went over to the exponentials.
Yeah.
So this line represents the turning. So at this point, it goes as far as it can.
Yeah.
Okay. But if I turn this, is it switched off? So if I turn this, what actually happens now is it steers slower in the centre. So if you want to make small corrections when you're going down the straight, it does very small movements, but it still reaches the end point.
Okay, so we move on to round 3. Now there is a few little bits and pieces I did, like set the endpoints, also towed out a little bit to help. That seemed to make it much more predictable. So let's see how we do. Now obviously I'm up against some pretty fast people, so as you can see I will drop away, but I think I do okay staying with them as well as I did. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could just ask you to take 2 seconds if you've watched the videos and you've watched a few and you enjoy it, to hit that subscribe button. 58.6% of you that watch the channel aren't even subscribed. It costs you absolutely nothing, and being that we're such a small RC channel, every new subscriber really helps the algorithm find our content and push it out to more RC fans like you. Right, grab that 6S battery, plug it into that 3S ESC, let that magic smoke out and take a good whiff. So we come to the end of round 3, and I think I was only lapped once in this race, so that's pretty good, almost twice, but I was quite happy with that. Right on, mate. 3, 4, 5. That's alright, get in there slowly. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, have a go, see what you think. So that was my 3rd race, and yeah, settling in alright. I could do with a little bit more oomph, I think, but the actual car is set up really nicely. It's just consistency, really. I got some actual data on that one, whereas the last race I didn't, so I'll put it up on the screen and then we can compare it against the next couple of laps. 5, 1, 3, 4, 2. So we're off again, and I tried to keep up with them a little bit more. Now, it was good that they were fighting at the front, as it gave me a chance to kind of stick with them. Unfortunately, in this race, we did have a DNF, which put me into second place. Yay, I'm not last.
He is only 3 seconds ahead of Gary, though, and he's looking at the pressure off. Just keep it going, Gary, keep it going. Maybe make a mistake.
Oh, shit. Oh! But unfortunately, I got a little bit carried away, and yes, I smashed into the wall going too fast and actually broke my car. I did try to carry on for a little bit, but yeah, there was no point really.
He's going to carry on. He's carrying on. He's got only 20 seconds left to go. Can he keep it going? 20 seconds. Poor little cat, struggling now.
Yeah, well, that's the end of that.
These ones.
I'll have to take it back.
It's your fault for going too fast.
Well, like that.
Yeah, it's a laugh, actually. Right up to the point where it broke. So that was the best run, and that was the first of the finals, I think it was. But I was feeling much more confident with the car, but I broke it. So I've managed to ponce another replacement front bulkhead, so I can carry on racing again. So keep going, and definitely getting more comfortable with what the car's doing. It's just when I run out of skill. Right, we kick off on the final, and unfortunately it's only 2 of us, but I make a mistake straight away, so it pushes me back. But all I want to do is desperately hold on as long as possible. The car was definitely settled in, and I was kind of getting really used to the track by now, and I was really enjoying myself. Now obviously I've got a lot of work to do, and I'm going to start ordering a few bits and pieces. I need to order some new tyres, as well as I need to order a few more pinions and a lot of spares. Every time I broke it, I had to borrow a part, so I need to order a load of parts for this. But as you can see, for my second time out, I don't think I was doing too bad. That's why you should definitely give it a go. It doesn't really matter what your level of skill set is, you're just having a laugh. Don't take it too seriously, and before you know it, you'll get better and better. First and second. So what a fantastic day. I really had loads of fun. Yeah, bits fell off my car a little bit. I lost the end wings, but someone found them later on. Also, one of the steering turnbuckles pinged off at some point, and then I totally lost it until they packed up all the track. But someone was kind enough to lend me another one, and I'm going to keep that on there. It's purple, so it's cool. It adds a little bit of a story to this car, but very kind. Yes, I broke the carbon fiber upright, but I was lent a replacement so I could keep going. So that's the big thing to take away from this, is that people just want to support you and help you, and I can't thank everybody enough. But I will order a load of parts so that I don't have to keep borrowing random bits from people. I've ordered some new tyres, new rims, also going to change up the rims a little bit. I'm going to order a upright. I'm going to go for more like the Cougar 2 upright, which means you have bigger shocks on the front, and also the actual upright has a part that goes across the top to make it a bit stronger. Now I'm going to stick with my vintage Schumacher Cougar. I'm going to carry on with that, but I must admit I am tempted to maybe pick up a modern two-wheel drive buggy as well, so I can enter 2 classes. But I'm not quite sure what to get yet. Should I go Team Associated, or maybe I should go Schumacher? Don't know. Comment below. Let me know what you think would be the best buggy for me to go with in the modern class. Thanks very much. Please like and subscribe, and stay tuned. Plenty more coming.